What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 11 Millionaire Maker. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay guys, this is for the Millionaire Maker slate, which is the Sunday main slate at 1 p.m. Oh, and stick around to the very end of this video. After I show you all my picks in the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll show you these players in DraftKings and in FanDuel, the Millionaire Maker slates. There'll be 2 spots open that you have to fill in, but you'll have a great Millionaire Maker core. My Millionaire Maker quarterback for Week 11 is Drew Brees from the New Orleans Saints, playing the Philadelphia Eagles, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, but they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. Drew Brees has scored 29, 34, and 8 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 24.8 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 2.2 rushes per game. Drew Brees is $6,500 DraftKings salary, $2,000 more on FanDuel. This is a home game. It's a great matchup. Should be a shootout between Drew Brees and Carson Wentz. Drew Brees has been on fire the past 2 games. I'm looking for Drew Brees to stay hot here in Week 11. Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. My Millionaire Maker running back for Week 11 is Ezekiel Elliott from the Dallas Cowboys, playing the Atlanta Falcons, who are the 3rd worst defense overall and give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Ezekiel Elliott has scored 40, 15, and 6 DraftKings points in the last 3 games, averaging 21.3 fantasy points per game on the season, with an average of 5.3 targets and 18.7 rushes per game. He's getting more than 20 touches per game. It's a high volume for Ezekiel Elliott, who's $8,500 DraftKings salary and 100 less on FanDuel, projected at 21.1 fantasy points this week. I like Ezekiel Elliott in Week 11 with a favorable matchup. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. My Millionaire Maker wide receiver for Week 11 is Alshon Jeffery for the Philadelphia Eagles, playing the New Orleans Saints, who are the 5th worst defense overall and give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Alshon Jeffery has scored 9, 8, and 22 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 16.5 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 8.7 targets per game. Alshon Jeffery is always heavily involved. He's $6,300 DraftKings salary. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel. Great DraftKings price. Projected at 14.7 fantasy points. Look for Alshon Jeffery to find the end zone here in Week 11. My Millionaire Maker tight end for Week 11 is Evan Engram from the New York Giants, playing the Tampa Bay Bucks, who are the 2nd worst defense overall and give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Evan Engram has scored 9, 14, and 5 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 8.9 fantasy points per game on the season in 5.2 targets per game. He got 5 targets last game, 9 the game before that. Evan Engram is $4,100 DraftKings salary, $1,700 more on FanDuel. He's projected at 10.2 fantasy points this week. He's playing at home, and you just gotta hope Eli Manning can get him the ball. The only risk here is the quarterback. Evan Engram is a great tight end at a great price with a great matchup. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to DraftDashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. Okay, here we are in the Millionaire Maker contest with our Millionaire Maker core loaded up here on DraftKings. So we have 4,920 left per player. Let's plug in a running back. I'm going to give Dion Lewis another shot. He kind of failed me last game with the revenge game against the Patriots. I was really high on him, but his price is still low. His matchup is great, so I'm going for the bounce back game from Dion Lewis here. Okay, let's plug in a couple of wide receivers. I like T.Y. Hilton. Andrew Luck is setting records for his pass attempts. T.Y. Hilton bound to find the end zone. In a low salary wide receiver who I like to play each week, he's always producing, he's always low owned, and yet again has a great matchup. I like Willie Snead. So now let's plug in a defense. I like the Cardinals defense versus a terrible Oakland Raiders team. Now that leaves us with 6,300 left for our flex position. So let's see who we can play here. I like Emmanuel Sanders for 6,200. And there you go, guys. You've got a Millionaire Maker core. You've got some players to choose from. Put the players in that you like. Take the ones out that you don't. Make a unique lineup and see what you can do this week. Okay, now here we are over on FanDuel with our Millionaire Maker core loaded in. We have 6,000 salary left per player. So let's plug in another running back. I like Adrian Peterson. He's had a couple of bad games. He's going to have low ownership, but he can bounce back and have a 20+ point game any given week. And now for a wide receiver, let's save some salary here and go for some guys that have had some success in the past, like this guy right here, D.D. Westbrook. He's kind of fallen off the radar, but he's capable of big games for Jacksonville Jaguars. And then another low salary wide receiver that I like is Christian Kirk from the Arizona Cardinals. So now let's plug in our defense. I like the Baltimore Ravens over the Cincinnati Bengals. Dalton can be an interception machine. Okay, and for the flex position, we have 9,100 salary left and we can play any player on the slate. I'm going to plug in Michael Thomas to pair with Drew Brees. Leaves us 300 salary remaining. So you can upgrade a player if you'd like. I like to keep a little salary on the table. Don't feel forced to use it all. There you go, guys. You've got your Millionaire Maker core for week 11. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 11. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.